Okay, welcome to my studio. I promised to show my students who are sewing tunics with invisible zippers on the shoulder. I promised to show them a trick. They are beginners, and I promised to show them a trick how they can be using to fix their invisible zippers in such a way that it will close, especially for beginners, while they are still learning to use the footer. This will also work. It's a simple trick, just follow it. Okay, the first thing I did is, you can see now I'm using a black zipper on a white cloth. If you are going to sew a zipper on a cloth, make sure the color rhymes, but because I want to demonstrate something, so because we are actually going to close all these black parts, you understand, that's what we are first of all sewing each of the sides down. You understand? Then the next thing, if I'm using a machine, is to bring the footer close to the edge of the zipper. Then I will sew it close. So by the time I zip it, no black part of the zipper will show again. Like for this one now, I've only sewn it once to the side. Do you understand? Now is to close the zipper itself. Now, get a thread that matches your clothes and your zipper. Then look at what I'm going to do. Now this is the trick. You can see I'm going to start from the beginning. Look at here. You understand? I'm going to start from, and I will start sewing directly under the zipper, and I'm using a back stitch. I'm using a back stitch. I'll show you, don't worry. I'm using a back stitch. Someone said, what is a back stitch? A back stitch is a stitch that when you make it, you sew, then you come back. You still come back to the back. Take it to the back again so it can tighten it. You take another stitch from the back of what you sewed before, so it can tighten that that thread. It's different from tacking. So I'm using a back stitch. All right, so I got one. You can even you even need to shift the zipper, shift it up a little, so you can put the thread directly under it. Do you understand? At least what used to cause an error on invisible zipper is that the moment you sew on the teeth, you will spoil it. But now you are using your needle, your hand needle, so you should be able to, before you know where you will put it. Unlike machine, that machine could be fast. Now you are the one that is controlling the hand needle. Hand needle cannot control your hand, so just take it under it. Okay, let me run this one, then I'll show you to see. Can you see it? You can't even see the white thread I'm sewing, and that's the reason why I use a white thread, so you can be able to see the places where I'm sewing. I'm sewing under the zipper, exactly under the zipper. Do you understand? If you sew exactly under the zipper, by the time we are closing it, you will see that everything will move on smoothly. So I'm putting the thread directly under the zipper. So I'm pushing the zipper up a little. I'll push it up a little so I can get under it, exactly under it. The closer you can get under it, the better it will be for it. So that's what I'm doing. I'm going to take it round, finish one side, and I'll go to the other side. So it shouldn't take you time. Just pay attention. Don't just sew anywhere. Make sure you are raising the invisible zipper up, the teeth up a little. Then you sew directly under it. Because if you don't sew directly under it, the purpose of doing this will be defeated. Do you understand? If you are using a machine footer, that is what the machine footer does. It will push the teeth away. It will push it out, so your sewing can be under it. So now that you are not using an invisible zipper, so that is what you will do. I'm almost done with one side. Okay, Okay, I'm done with this side now. So I want to zip it, so you see the side that I've done. In fact, it's closed already. So you can see the side that I did. Very good. Can you see? If you see the way this thing is before, I've only done one side. So that one side that I did, you can see that the black part of the zipper is already closing. It's because one side has been done and that one side is closed already. So I'm going to do unzip again and go over to the second side to do it. So I've done one side. Then next is to go and do the other side. With the other side too. So can you see? You see, I'm even shifting the teeth of the zipper so you can see the thread that I made. You can see, but if I drop the zip of the teeth, you can see that you can't see the thread because I need to raise the teeth of the zipper. I need to raise it up so I can sew directly under. You can see that you can't see the white thread, but if I spread, you can see. I had to push the zipper out here so you can see the thread that I made. Let me release the zipper. You will see that you can see the white thread that I sewed there is concealed. That's exactly what we want to achieve. Okay, so I've done the second side too now. Now let me zip the zipper. There is no magic there. Can you still see the black thread, the black zipper? You can see that you can't see the black zipper again. I've concealed the black zipper inside, unlike the way it was before. There is no magic there. I just did it for you. See, you can see. So you can't see any black zipper. So when you fix an invisible zipper, this is the way it should close. I intentionally use black. So by the time, of course, you are going to use white on a white glue, but I intentionally use black so you can observe the things that I did. Do you understand? You can see that it's close. So somebody said, okay, how about the edges? Now I'm going to show you how to do the edges. So I'm going to zip it back. Okay, so for this side, you know, your neckline too would have been folded in like this. So would have been folded, the edges would have been folded in, the edges would have been folded in. So folded in with an ½ inch. You understand, like this. So this edge that is coming out, just fold it in. Can you see? Fold it in. You can see I folded it in. You can see. Let me open it again so you can see. So this is it. So I folded it in. Then I use this one to hold it down. Then I'm going to use my needle and thread to sew that point. I will sew exactly just one point. And you will see that because I'm using a white thread that matches the color of the cloth, I'm going to sew exactly one point. So the white thread will not show. Do you understand? I'm going to sew it like 2-3 times so that I'm sewing exact one place, bringing my needle and thread in, bringing it out. So you won't know that I even tagged the place. That's the purpose of sewing exact place. Okay, so I've sewn an exact place, and that's what you will do. So I've sewn it and I've sewn it down. So this is one part. The same